So, I bet you guys are wondering, Turkey, what is it you keep in that beautiful Glock block? Well, let me show you. So, inside my beautiful Glock block is exactly what you'd think would be inside a Glock block. This is a Glock. More specifically, a Glock 17 Gen 4. Very, very smooth gun. In that test you guys saw with my Smith & Wesson, I've already performed that on this gun. Well, not this one specifically. I had a Glock before and I did this test with it. Glocks are some of the most reliable guns that I've seen, and I've seen them go through some hell. Let's see. Here is your sight picture. This is a completely bone stock Glock. It's very nice. It's chambered in 9mm. I think I had a 23 before, a Glock 23. I don't remember because it was a while ago. But it was also chambered in 9mm. The difference was... Oh my god, can I speak? The differences between the Glock 17 and the 23. The 17 has a longer barrel, about the same length of the slide and the frame, and as far as I know, that's really about it. I have the medium grips with the bigger beaver tail on them, and yeah, that's about it for this one. Whenever you buy a new Glock, here's what comes with it. You get one magazine that's in the gun. Not loaded, of course, but, you know. You get 2 extra magazines, and each one of these holds 17 rounds. You get an assortment of different grips to go with it. You get the firearm. You get a cleaning brush and a cleaning... I don't know what to call it, cleaning rod. You also get a Glock lock in your Glock block, a Glock owner's manual, and you get some more like firearm safety stuff, join the NRA card, little Glock pamphlets, basic stuff you'd get when you buy anything from really any brand. So, if you want to know how to field strip pretty much any Glock ever produced, here's how. First thing you want to do is you want to grab your gun. You want to rack your slide open, make sure your chamber is clear, do the pinky check as usual. My camera is falling. Next thing you're going to do after you are 100% sure there's not a round in that chamber, there's not a magazine, there's no way this thing can be loaded, is you're going to close your slide, dry fire the weapon. You're going to do a thing called the Glock grip, is what I call it anyways. Basically put your hand around it with your fingers behind the rear sights, and you squeeze. The slide will come back a little bit. There's little takedown levers on either side that you have to grab. So you grab those levers and pull down. The slide will then come forward and off. That leaves you with frame, slide, barrel, even your recoil spring. So next you have your slide. This comes apart, as I was saying, almost exactly like the Springfield I have over there. You just pop your little recoil spring off, You slide the barrel forward, just forward enough for it to pop up a little bit. Lift up and push forward a little bit, and your barrel comes out. That leaves you with your barrel, recoil spring, and slide completely disassembled. Well, not completely, but field stripped. Ready to clean this up. So, putting it back together, we're just going to do exactly what we just did, only opposite. We're going to slide the barrel in at an angle until it slides out through the hole in the slide. Set it down, push it back. You're going to grab your recoil spring, push it in this front hole here. You don't have to push too hard on this spring, but you push towards the front of the slide and down, and it'll seat down. You want to try and make sure you get it lined up fairly straight. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to grab your slide. You're going to line up, let's see, these little rails with the notches. So as you can see here, I have the slide lined up before the rails. I have the slide on the frame. I just go back, making sure everything's level. You can see where these metal tabs go into the slide, which pretty much guides everything. You'll hear it click, but it's not in all the way. See how it's still going? You want to rack it all the way back at least once. And for me, I'm a real nut about this. I like to make sure my chamber is always empty before I dry fire my gun. And you have disassembled and reassembled your Glock. And you can get pretty quick at it. So, that's my Glock 17 for all of you that may or may not have been wondering what was inside my Glock block. Thank you for watching, and I'll see all you guys in the next one.